Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Passion and this channel is about Danshari, the Japanese minimalism. On this channel, I will update my progress of decluttering my home and share the knowledge I have learned from the book Danshari by the author Hideko Yamashita with you. If you do like my video, please click thumbs up and subscribe my channel. It has been for a while since I uploaded my last video. In the past 3 months, I was so lucky to get a lot of works as a casual staff. It took most of my energy to adapt the new working routine. Recently, I have a break, so finally I have time to film today's video. However, today's video will be different. I'm not going to share any decluttering progress of my home. I will tell you why now. The reason is that I got stuck at some points. Even though I declutter here and there on a daily basis, I didn't have any bigger decluttering project to film and share with you guys. As I said in my previous video, that I wasn't a holder, the amount of our stuff in our house are not perfect but manageable now. Even though I still have a lot of things listed on my to-do list, I need more time to figure out how to solve these problems. At the same time, I feel that I need to pause for a while to think deeper my goals and life. I'll share with you guys on my channel any progress I have later on. Now let's begin to talk about today's topic. Have you ever imagined where a successful person lives? Do they live in a place where it's full of junks? Or do they live in a well-organized home with bright, spacious, and tidy rooms? When our homes are dark and full of junks, negative thoughts and feelings approach us easily. It makes us hard to keep positive and focus on our goals. Simply to say, the environment where we live reflects on our minds. When our living area is messy, it signals that something is going wrong behind the mess. We always give us some excuse and blame on the tiredness from work or all sorts of problems. We probably will have the thought that it's not a big deal and a spring clean can fix the problem. However, believe it or not, the mess will creep back to our homes very quickly if we don't dig deeper to figure out underlying problems. These underlying problems have different levels. The simplest level could be that we are not good at organizing things and creating a system. You might need to have a professional, such as a home organizer, to help you to sort out your things and create a system for you. However, your home will get messy again very quickly if you don't make the effort and the commitment to maintain the system. The medium level could be that we don't know how to prioritize our energy and time properly. I totally understand that life is always busy, but if we don't prioritize our time to make some changes, our life will be the same day in, day out. We also keep adding goals on our retirement or dream list and wish the day comes. However, is there anything that we can do now to make some changes to our life or improve our quality of life? The high level could be that there is something you might not recognize to hold you back. These things are deeper, that they could be relationships, past experiences, or backgrounds. However, these problems are not easy to identify and will take time to find out. So Ms. Yamashita suggests that through external decluttering, it actually helps us to clear and sort out our disordered thoughts internally. In other words, through decluttering our living spaces, to identify what and why we should keep and let go of our belongings. It trains our mind to make the judgment quicker and easier. Through repeating the practice, our brain will function in this way and equip us with the ability to distinguish the underlying problems precisely. During the practice of Danshari, everyone will experience these levels at different stages or when dealing with different items. It is discomfortable in the beginning to be really honest to yourself. However, we only can make our life better if we face the facts and solve these problems. Now, let me tell you about my story. 11 years ago, my husband and I decided to immigrate to Australia because we hope that our children can grow up in a place where it has less academic competition and they can be who they are. The only chance to immigrate to Australia for us was through studying in Australia and applying for the skilled immigration. Luckily, we had the financial support from parents, but we need to use the money carefully because we didn't know when the journey of immigration will come to the end. Due to the changing policy of immigration, we didn't know anyone on this foreign land and couldn't speak English very well. We didn't have any income but need to pay a very expensive tuition and struggled in our study. Then the immigration policy changed while we are studying, so we need to make more efforts, time and money to get the eligibility to apply for immigration. At the end, we spent 7 years to get it. In these 7 years, there were more than 5 years that we lived in a very old and small one-bedroom flat with a very poor condition in its kitchen. However, the location was perfect and the rent was low, so we still feel grateful living there. While recalling that period of time, I would define myself as a holder, that I stock up a lot of things such as books, clothes, shoes, kitchenwares, or daily essentials in that tiny flat because of the insecurity of our finance and future. Even though I pile them up in boxes, they still occupy half of living space. Also, because I knew that it was a temporary home for us, I didn't pay much attention on how to make this tiny space cozy and warm. Simply to say, it's a shelter. Therefore, even though I read the book, The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up and Spark Joys by Marie Kondo, while living in that tiny flat, I admired the lifestyle but didn't make any change at all. It has been almost 1 year since I practiced the Danshari decluttering. I often thought that my life would be different if I was able to start Danshari decluttering during that period of time. My mind will be cleared and I would feel more positive and happy for sure. However, it's never too late. If you feel a mess in your life, externally or internally, maybe it's time to declutter.